So confession would mean that Kartel is what? Catholic? Not like that.
Oh. Hey peeps, it's your girl Blessydgazadiva and welcome back to the Blessydgazadiva channel. When we get back, we're going to talk about Vybz Kartel's case, what Vybz Kartel lawyer had to say about his case, and of course the baptism rumor that has been dispelled predominantly from the lips of Vybz Kartel. Anyway, people, when we get back, we're going to talk about it, we're going to look into it. Let's kick it.
You're not like anyone else. You find the way you are. Did you do this all yourself? A smile ignites the room. Sending us up to the time, you know it's Kartel. Representing for Blessydgazadiva.
So Vybz Kartel lawyer took to ER recently, and that is the last night's review. And when he took to ER, he basically had this to say.
We have been through a lot trying to get access to that phone.
So the lawyer is basically saying, now that we have gotten the cell phone, and for those of you who don't know, the lawyer took some time to get the cell phone because it was being argued that the Privy Council had requested the cell phone to be flown out to the UK, and when they requested it to be flown to the UK, the DPP indicated that she will not have it leave the island. If you don't know that, I have some earlier video on that. You can just type in Vybz Kartel cell phone DPP versus Isaac Buchanan and you will see that information. So as I said, pretty much it is, they wanted the phone to go out. So the UK Privy Council legal examiner of the phone, he indicated that he wanted the phone. And because of Rona, they wanted to progress the case quickly. They said that they should fly the phone out by FedEx. The DPP wasn't having it. She said it's not going to leave the island. She cannot afford for it to leave the island. Somebody has to be, what if something happens to it when it's in transit? They wrote back to her through Isaac Buchanan and told her explicitly that they are going to make sure that when it's in transit, it is being transported properly, it is being monitored, and it will end up in the hands of the examiner in the UK. This is a direct order from the Privy Council, and the DPP denied it. And she even went as far to say that she wanted to take out a case against Isaac Buchanan because it was his youthful exuberance that was causing him to make the UK Privy Council examiner think that they don't want to send the phone. The reality is the DPP did not want to send the phone. She can't twist it anyway. She just didn't want to send the phone. Fast track now, that's what you heard him mentioning. There were a lot of drama surrounding that. So that's what he was mentioning. Fast forward now, as Rona is subsiding, I am assuming the examiner or the expert, the UK's expert, is now going to be visiting Jamaica because that was her specific request. And if you notice the last video that I made, in the last video, she explicitly stated that there is going to be an examiner from the court there, and there is also going to be police there. One of the things she's saying that they need to review the CDs, they need to review the DVDs, and they need to review the phone itself to examine it for tampering in their presence. They do not want it to be examined outside of their presence. Now, if the examiner is going to forward into Jamaica, which is exactly what Isaac is saying, that we're progressing nicely in that arena, that's good news to show that the case is going to move forward.
When we get there, certainly it changes the dynamics because it's about, the case is about technicality, admissibility of evidence, and so that changes the fabric of what's before the court.
I think we now just have to sit and wait to see what the lawyer forwards back with or what the lawyer comes back with, because it's such a big case and it's of this magnitude. We can't expect that even if they find anything, it will be out in the public. However, unless that is allowed. So whenever the examiner comes to Jamaica, they will be doing the examination in front of the DPP's warders, for a lack of better frame, and people that she is comfortable with, whom she can say that the phone was not tampered with. Now we're going to listen to another little piece of what Isaac is saying, because this is another twist to the case. We did hear that the phone was tampered with. We did hear that it was breached, you know, and we know this. But one of the things I never heard, and you can tell me now down below in the comment section if you heard that, I never heard that the way they extracted the data from the unit was also a problem. First time hearing it, I didn't know that that was a problem. So they're also saying that the way they extracted, Isaac is saying the way they extracted or took the data from the phone, it is not legal. It is not the proper way. So that will also be looked at. So that's another element.
That not only was the allegation of the phone tampering and evidence that it was used while he was in custody, but the means by which they tried to access the information was a breach of constitutional rights.
Also, if you notice what he says, when this case gets to the Privy Council is centered on the law and the law itself, and nothing else is going to take precedence. So how data is made admissible in court will be taken into consideration. So that is some good news, and good to hear that they will be looking at that. Next topic he touched on is the inhumane state of the prison cells and what some of the things that are happening in prison, and Anthony Miller got into. So you can say that you're talking about it's inhumane in prison, but Vybz Kartel can still record. I don't know what Anthony Miller is talking about, and he's then claiming it's not a big issue for him, but he can at least express himself. But Isaac was very clear and outright to let him know that, listen, I cannot say that Vybz Kartel is recording in prison. I have no proof that Vybz Kartel is recording in prison. Gaza Nation, we have no proof. As far as we are concerned, all of those songs were done 10 years ago. He got into his zone, got into his elements, and that's why he built 17 songs per day. And we know that him have a full entourage and catalog of song. Now, people, there is no date set just yet for when Vybz Kartel is going to go to the Privy Council. But what the lawyer is very confident in, and what he has confidently stated, is that he is expecting when Vybz Kartel goes to the Privy Council that the case will be looked at from a legal perspective, because he believes in the constitutional right of Jamaica all the way up to the last court. One of the things that he continuously speaks about, and I really do like it, he is a fan of Vybz Kartel. And does that make Vybz Kartel automatically win the case? No, but it does make for good bearing and handling of the case, because you know now somebody who has music at his interest. As he says, he is the son of a DJ. He's Big Youth's son, and for those of you who don't know, Big Youth, huge legend. So he is the son of Big Youth. So he's basically saying, if I am the son of Big Youth and I see this man artistry, regardless of what you think the content of this artistry entails, I am a big fan of this man, because this man churns out good music and he's loved. Then Anthony Miller went on to ask him, why is it after Vybz Kartel has been locked away for so long, why does he still have this mystery about him? Why are people still interested in him? Why does he spark this level of controversy? Let me tell you, Anthony Miller,
not even I know how I do it.
That's the only thing I can say. Not even Vybz Kartel knows how he does it. He just do it like Shaquille and Kobe, and no one can stop him. Gaza Nation, we ask the question all the time, and if we Gaza Nation can't answer it, then I don't know who will be able to answer it. He is the father of Gaza Nation. We just want to say a happy Father's Day to Vybz Kartel, and all the best to Vybz Kartel. One of the other things is that most of you would have heard by now, and guys, I don't get up and talk about things like these, especially when they are really of no interest other than to spark interest and get some views. I have no time for it. If I don't find the topic interesting, I won't talk about it. If I do, then I will. If I don't think it needs to be spoken of, I don't think it needs to be spoken of, I won't. Vybz Kartel indeed moved from Spanish Town to Horizon, and we continue to support our DJ 100%. And for those of you who are fathers, I do want to wish you a happy Father's Day. Anyway, people, as per usual, tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section about everything that has been discussed or said. Anyway, people, tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. As per usual, we'll have a discussion. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell. And if you've not yet smashed the like button on this video, smash the like button and send this out. I'm out.